WWII Online. Right now we're looking at a forward base with Germans getting ready to start the next battle. They're actually pretty well coordinated. You can see Ida Fulgor right there. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. It's probably a little loud. That is the German commander-in-chief. They have more people spawning. They have some guys already on the way. This is the beginning of a new battle. Today, WWII Online turns 24 years old. Holy crap. We did it, guys. Congratulations to everybody. Super, super exciting. Everything is unlocked. So whether you're a veteran player, currently unsubscribed, or you're just signing up for the first time, everything in WWII Online is available to play for free from now and until the Sunday evening, June 8th. And that is so that we can have a really good time for our Sunday operation. We have a full campaign operation scheduled called Operation Endurance. That begins at the usual time of 12 p.m. Pacific, but effectively the operation is already beginning, so to speak, because everything's unlocked. You're also having a quick look here. That's the brand new Panther tank in-game. She looks great. We added a whole new bunch of stuff to this. The commander popping up there has a dual capability of not only using his binoculars, but also operating that MG-34 for anti-aircraft or anti-personnel purposes. As you can see, we have our traditional Tiger tank that we've had for a while, and he'll be back. Don't forget when you spawn this, while that is bulletproof for small arm fire, a big AP round is not going to get stopped there. So make sure you always hit O as an open to open and close that hatch port there. Overall, pretty great looking model. This is currently live in the campaign. Of course, this was built to the new Unreal Engine 5 standard as well. Looks like a Panzer, what is that, 4H? Something like that. One sec. Just kind of setting up my screens here. Bear with me. Haven't streamed recently. Hey Terry, welcome to the live stream. I haven't streamed recently, so I've got to reset some things. We're going to watch these vehicles come in. I'm going to go invite some more people to join. Hey Florida, welcome, welcome. Alright, let's update that camera angle. So we have more guys on the way. Let's see if we have any allies. 0 allies. So their surprise attack is incoming. Yes, I have intentionally not shared what town this is because I don't want them to get stream sniped. Not because I don't want to see other guys succeed. And wow, that's a pretty aggressive anti-aircraft gun inside of this town. Pretty slick. So very soon, we're going to see a bunch of white tags appearing into this town. Those are going to be Allied defenders. Everybody in all the other colors, those are Germans. I recently updated my color scheme to have the opposing side, whatever side that is, to be white. Just so that it would show up a little bit easier. Okay, we have anti-tank guns going off. Looks like he's engaging that Opel Blitz Grotto way over there. Somebody just nuked it, so good shot. Well, hey, if you're here on the live stream, definitely please say hey. Good to see you. I see Terrius and then Florida HD. And there's an Honest Doubter. Contrarian. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you guys. This battle is just forming up, so it's a quick look to see how things get going. So one of the strategies that they employed initially was, let's get as many people formed up outside of early warning system range. Then, let's get all the necessary equipment ready. So, let's get our logistics set up. You can see this guy's about to deploy a mobile spawn. He's letting some infantry out, most likely. Apple salad from 3rd Fallschirmjäger. That's my squad, so that's cool. KGW, Conf Group Viking, an old school Axis squad. Would love to see more of those guys around. They were definitely one of the premier squads in our game, period. Probably one of the most organized outfits I've ever seen. They had incredibly stringent requirements, significant training. Their whole execution and operation of battles was a real case study in how you can get large-scale warfare, you know, just to do some great work. Okay, so Masatora there, he just deployed that trench mobile spawn. I do recommend, I know it's a little convenient, certainly for the placement parameters, as well as, you know, just how nimble this object is. But you cannot spawn anti-tank guns. You cannot spawn anti-aircraft guns. And the fortified mobile spawn allows you to do that. Yes, you have to put it back a little bit, but it's also more powerful. All of these vehicles in World War II Online now that can deploy mobile spawns are allowed to deploy any mobile spawn of their choosing. We recently corrected that, and we're seeing more mobile spawn deployments across the entire front line, and that's really crucial. So there's no need for you guys to just worry about that. Deploy your FMSs, because if an enemy armored car or something shows up, you need to have somebody to spawn. You can see guys riding in there, by the way. But you can see you have the ability with FMSs to properly defend itself, which is why we built that object in the first place. Yes, Contrarian, the Germans do appear to be conducting a series of counterattacks, and given the current campaign state, that's really important. We definitely want to keep doing that. Alright, we're starting to see a little bit of Allied defense showing up. Cat 5's here. He's using his map to mark enemy contacts. Good job. Cat 5 is a veteran player. Really good HC officer as well. Not surprising. Follow suit. Definitely do what he's doing. In case you don't know, communication in World War II Online is crucial. If you intend to... Oh, we just rebuilt that. See? This guy. You can't really play the game effectively solo. You've got to communicate. So especially if you're new, this is going to get interesting. Especially if you're new, make sure you're reading the chat bar. Oh, we missed. So we have our new capture mechanics in play. Tug of war. Which means, for the first time in World War II Online's history, it doesn't prioritize exclusively the attacker. Now defenders have an opportunity to contest enemy captures. So if there's equal numbers inside of a capture point, it will not automatically capture. In fact, he's throwing grenades. Alright. In fact, it will just freeze it in its current place. So if the attacker's here, let's say they're at 50% cap, and then, since there's two in here, two allied players would need to come in here, and then it would freeze the capture where it's at. However, if just Cat 5 joined, and Kagatora and Apple Salad were in here, it would be capturing at +1 speed because they have +1 attacker. And if you reverse the numbers, it would be liberating at +1. Curious on your feedback. Let us know. Alright, so the Germans are still setting up around here. We're seeing some more white tags. Not quite the response that's needed just yet. Jester's hauling ass here in a, let's see, what is that? Oh, that's the new M18 Hellcat. Seriously, that thing is it is fast. But isn't that a beautiful model? Guys did a really nice job on this one. Also built in Unreal Engine 5 standard. This is a baked down version for 1.0, and for 1.0 even, it's a rather significant leap forward. Kind of a cool perspective. Oh, where's his torso? You will never see it quite like this when you're playing, but yeah, this is how some of the models are built. This is what you would normally see. So that's why we don't invest too much. It's a waste of polys if we go too heavy in third person. Alright, Sickness is here. Our Allied Community Manager and Four-Wing Extraordinaire. He's also in the M18 Hellcat. Scoping out, he's hearing some stuff, so he's looking around. Looks like they're trying to blow up that position. Kind of bouncing around here a little bit. Sorry about all that. Ah, okay. B. Manstein's over there. So, again, Cat 5 playing it smart, throwing some smoke. He got killed anyways. But he threw that smoke to draw machine gun fire and hope that, you know, oh! Just blew up that depot. Anyway, he did the right thing. He was trying to obscure his perspective and cause him to start shooting, but Manstein called it. He knew right where he was, and this position probably isn't going to hold up. There's just not enough of a response by Allied forces here to make much of a difference. Cat 5 coming out again. Low crawling, being smart about it. You know, it's as if he's played this game before. See the tiger treads between that tree right there. Is he a sapper? Alright. Cat 5 has 100% had enough of V. Manstein's crap. I'm going to let him do his thing so he didn't get sniped on the stream. We're going to check in on him to see how he's doing here shortly. Alright, so strike. What's going on here? He has no idea he's there in the bushes. Can barely see the model. Apple salad, look alive, bud. wonder if he's awake. White Cap in the house. Where have you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while, but good to see you. Okay. Apple salad. Oh boy. Let's see what happens here. Strike is coming up really quietly. Wow. Well, good effort. He tucked and rolled. Strike came in, got him. Kagatora had a perfect opportunity to shoot him on the outside, but just wasn't maintaining enough situational awareness, I don't think. I think... Yeah, Cat 5 just bit the dust. Contrarian is out here in the field. That was an honest doubter in the live stream, and he got in the game, so that's what we like to see. Definitely get in game, guys. That is what we're doing here. If you are just tuning in, welcome. It is our 24th anniversary today. We have good battles going on, and honestly, it's pretty dang early in the day. So this is a little bit of a different time that we don't normally stream. So we'll see how things go here on the camera for you. Hopefully it's a good show. The show gets better when you make the decision to log in. And since everything is free, all you got to do is go to WWII.com, download the latest update, get in game, and you're good to go. It's that simple. So whether you're new or returning, that's it. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking the stream, share it out, comment even. All of that helps push more people to see World War II Online. And exposure... Ooh, he just blew somebody up. Oh, wow, yeah, he got that Sherman over there. Look at that. That Hulk is bouncing. What's Old Zeke flying? Hurricane. Possible tank buster out there. Ooh, snap. What... Oh, you see those pieces fly off? What was that? He took some incredible hits there. We're just behind the turret of this Tiger right now, checking things out. It's kind of a cool perspective. But yeah, one of the things that we struggle with is very simply recognition that this game is even here. The number of people we found that go, oh my gosh, World War II Online is a thing, is surprising and avoidable. So we're doing our part. Help us out. Let's get some more awareness. So like, comment, share, the whole 9 yards. All that. And there's cap fire. There was cap fire. Guess he got shot down or something. Okay. Stat kill. Sweet. Good to see you, man. Let's take a quick look at what town we're at. So we're at a town called Niederkirchen. Right? Niederkirchen. So that's this battle right now. We wanted to just maintain a little ambiguity there temporarily to allow this battle to kind of get set up. So we didn't spoil it since it was on the outset of the stream. Okay. I was letting some of the in-game participants know if they would like to watch the stream, that they can do so. So, let's see here. Whitecap. Got work, school, armored combat, and helping out junior classes. Huh. Yeah, you've been pretty busy, man. Yeah, definitely get in. Stat Kill will be going for his 1,000th sniper kill day. Holy cow. A real Vasily Zaitsev. Make sure when you do that stat kill, let us know. And if you have confirmation of your 1,000th kill, that would be really cool. We'd like to see that and share that. I think that's an important thing for people to be recognized for. You know, we do have a variety of different ways that we recognize players for, like, for example, 100,000 kills and all that. Oh, snap. Whoa! What the hell? Sherman 76. There it is. Oh, it's hard to see. There. JT037. That was an unforgivable kill. I mean, my goodness. Look at that. Well, that's the end of E. Manstein for now. Alright. Cat 5 coming back for more. Apple salad. There's a quad. Get out of the open, Cap. Come on, Cap. Run, buddy. That's pretty cool. Base 21 with his flak fearling over here. Laying down some heat. Good thing friendly fire isn't on. Wow, did he get him? Alright, Sickness is rolling back out. Simcha's rolling. Anti-aircraft is pissed off. They're firing at something. Apple salad's dead. Simcha's rolling out in a Sherman 76. Oh boy. We'll see how many paratroopers are on board. They better go, because they're going to be late. Four-man paradrop. With a lot of hang time. Not... As a guy who tries to perfect these drops, I appreciate the intent, but I am not happy with how that drop went. They had too much altitude. They were dropped in the middle of nowhere, and it looks like there wasn't effective communication about what their target was. The fact that these guys appear to have survived is great, but missed opportunities, and now you've lost your element of surprise for utilizing that. But Hey, I'm just a backseat driver right now. Whoops. Sad. Great shot here, though, from Warhammer. Definitely well played. Surprised he doesn't see him. Maybe he did, but he wanted to get to cover. Mook's using his tank buster to try and engage directly with Chico. It's hilarious. Wow, we got a hit on him. This is sad. The Spitfire is getting wrecked by by a tank buster with no forward machine guns. Well, I think Mook won that round. He's probably going to return to base and rearm. Interesting. What's missing here, guys? What's missing here? No dust trail. We'll add that to the list. All right, here comes Leroy Jenkins. Not sure where he's going, but... Oh no. Spider, no! Okay. Ticket created internally regarding the Panther missing the trail stuff, so we'll get on that. All right, look around. Boy, we got a good battle here. All right. We'll just leave the camera here for just a second. Hey Tex, happy 24th, good to see you. Danny McSwain, I'm looking forward to multi-crewing some armor as soon as my sticks work. Awesome, dude. You can also still play with mouse and keyboard, though. Admittedly, I can fully appreciate not really wanting to until you get your joystick squared away. I mean, in terms of vehicles. But just remember, it is fairly straightforward. Oh, let's see what happens in McAfee here. It is fairly straightforward to drive trucks and deploy mobile spawns and continue to support the war effort. Panzer 4H, okay, we might see some direct contact here. Yep, look at that. Can you guys see it? Look at that tank. Okay, who's he taking for? That's a Tiger. There you go. Okay, I was gonna say, dude, he's like giving his position away. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was a good effort, McAfee. It was a tough deal. Got in a crossfire there. Looks like Captain Ron and JR 555 have been doing some work. They're holding the line. I like how he's using his buddy for cover. That's kind of messed up. Another tank rolling up. What do we got? Sherman 76. Operated by Simcha, the Sheepmaster General. Alright, let's see what happens. He's kind of... he's concealed over here. This terrain object, you can see the commander right there. That's the German tank commander. There's his barrel. I think that Tiger died or otherwise relocated. Alright. He's rolling up on him there. There's a hit. Is that Grotto? What's Grotto fighting? Two Panzer 4Hs versus a Sherman 76. And got him. Alright, Panther 3's got some skills representing the Iron Wolves. Good stuff. The German Sink is listening to Panzerlied as he breaches through with his Sturmgewehr. Captain Ron is now alerted. Oh crap, somebody's upstairs. Or maybe not. Oh, shot in the back by JR. Dang. But that's why you have people defending. And when it comes to a critical position like this, which is their only spawn point. You must defend the position. So good job to JR. Even though his homeboy took a hit, it gave him enough time to alert him, hey, something's up. Captain Ron, that was, I think. And yeah, there, Captain Ron's coming back. They've got additional reinforcements. I don't know, maybe. Bottom line is, a lot of guys play this game. They do not defend their positions. Those same guys go, why didn't you guys defend? Why aren't you? It's like, dude, if you know it needs to be done, do it. If you don't see a mobile spawn on your mission, go set one. If you see the CP is not defended, the capture point, go defend it. Quit barking at people to do stuff that you're not willing to do. Anyway, end rant. I'm sure none of you have ever experienced what I'm talking about. Nudge, nudge. Zoom, you need to do a huge pair drop with multiple C-47s. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, Simcha's back over here with his Sherman 76. He's not happy about what happened. So he's gonna continue to be looking around. Whoa, cool bomb drop. Who's that? Panther Ace. That was a great shot. Oh, man. Saving that one. That was Panther 3. That's the Iron Wolves dude who's doing some... He's doing the Lord's work over here. He has killed at least 2 Sherman 76s. Depending on how Simcha plays this, it might be a third. Alright. Will Panther Ace be alert? Alright, Panther 3, excuse me. Panther Ace is over there. They're mixing me up, man. Their names are too similar. Got Grotto out there with the supporting 4H. Simcha's taking his time. Definitely taking the threat serious. Ooh. What do we got out there? I don't think Panther's going to make it out of this one. But he's retreating. Oh, no. Does he have his butt facing? Oh. Yeah. He put his whole butt to that guy. You never put your whole butt to a guy, okay? That's all I'm saying. For multiple reasons. We're going to pull out of this here. Anti-aircraft is not happy about something. I think people like the Panther. There's 3 of them out there. Can you see how much brighter the game world is? Like, we got more work to do, but what a difference. Okay, you're AI, we get it. Man. McAfee's back out here in his tank. Is that DM over there? Ooh, they got DM 79 over there. Watch out, Panthers. Papa Bear's home. We're gonna go scooch over here to DM. DM is one of our best tankers in game. Yep, he's engaging that Panther over there. Looks like we got a bit of an air battle, maybe. We're tracking DM as he advances against possibly 3. Uh-oh. That looks like a mobile spawn. That is, in fact, a German mobile spawn with a Sherman 76 waiting. And that's when he goes, oh crap! That's a mobile spawn. Can hear that Panther up there. What's he engaging? Oh no, he's hitting Grotto on the way out. Well, Grotto just got smoked retreating. That sucks. For him. Koopman, he's getting side shot there on his turret. Now he's trying to track him. Now you see, now he's targeting the tracks with probably high explosive rounds. Whoa! Yep. The DM just got smoked. Oh! Grata, no! He's having a seizure! Somebody help him! Stat kill, help the man! Hit him with your EpiPen or whatever you got. He just stands there. And he killed him again. I don't think Stat Kill likes Grotto. That's all I'm saying. Observation suggests that. Somebody help this man! That's a bug. That's a ragdoll effect where it just is tripping, and it's pretty funny. I've actually seen... Oh, man. Yeah, he's just literally piling clones of this dude. And this guy, meanwhile, looks like he's part of the zombie apocalypse, like he's converting right now. Oh, look at that. Good target acquisition. So 3 kills, stat kill, 1 kill, Grotto. Grotto took that personally and did not like it. Jack and Hot Rod up there. Oh, are you 190? Come on, Jack. You getting chased down by a hurricane? Brother. Oh, no. Someone give that man a hug. I can only imagine how upset he is right now. He just got... Ugh. But look at all these people playing. Heck yeah. Where are you? Why aren't you in game? Okay, it's time to get in game. For real. This is just the beginning of Friday, and it's looking good. DM-79 coming up for round 2. This time in an M10 tank destroyer. Achilles something. I don't know. Let's see, which one is it? Yeah. He is here to destroy. Well, he's going off in a law land. I'm getting back to the main battle. What? Thought I heard it. Oh, yep. Okay, there's some communication here. Simcha's rolling up on that mobile spawn. This dude needs to turn his turret real fast. Communicate, guys! Communicate! Oh, man. I secretly hope Simcha just pops this dude. Look. Oh, and he's got the beat on him. Uh-oh. That break was crucial. Oh, wow. Good job, Simcha. Yeah, shoot him with your rifle. That'll do it. Yeah, you show him. So, I know what you're thinking. How did that Panther not destroy that guy? And how did the Sherman 76 survive that? To which I say, the Panther's flank is incredibly weak. The front, see that armor? That can handle some stuff. The turret can handle some stuff. This, from a 76, no. Contrarian's coming in to mop him up. Tiger tank out there. And he's done. And that's how you do it. You don't roll a Panther up like that. You just don't, man. It happens. War is hell, as we can see. Screenshot. We got a new guy. Deadbeat 1. Nice. Thinks highly of himself, for sure. That man's some therapy. Germans are in here. This is the capture point. Oh my gosh. We probably got some really good fights. Look where Ken's engaging from. Way over there. They're probably in full panic mode. Raven's playing it smart, staying down. Captain Ron's coming in. Yep, you gotta pay attention there, Stiglitz. That's alright. Alright, they're cleaning house. It's down to this guy. Oh no. Look, he's totally exposed from here. I bet he doesn't even realize it. Dude, oh, and he got killed by... What the heck was that? Nice. McAfee hit him with high explosive. Well, they almost had the position. That was a wild exchange. Alright, well, let's check out some more stuff. Reorient. Okay, this way. So amazingly, the Allies have been holding this position pretty dang well. We've seen a really good fight back and forth. Nothing too crazy in terms, I mean, great fights, but I mean, in terms of like capturing, Germans just can't crack this point here, which is crucial. This is the spawn where everything is, you know, possible, so. Got some. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, no, not another one. That was a delayed death. So what was supposed to be a shooter port for the enemy, or for friendlies, has turned into one for the enemy. How about that? Oh no, his arm! What happened to his arm? He's being... Somebody's hurting him pretty good. It cracks me up every time. I cannot help it. You see what I mean? It's just hilarious. I don't necessarily like the whole camping thing, but it does happen. Well, that's that. That is how you take down a mole spawn. You suppress the crap out of it and make sure that they stop getting out. That's just what you got to do. It's not great, it's not pretty, but You do what you gotta do. We went underground. So how we doing live stream? Pretty good fights so far. Having a good time. Getting into games soon, I hope. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Signing up if you haven't yet. If you're just kind of stumbling across our channel going, what's this all about? Well, get in game. It will be an incredible experience for you. There will be a lot of confusion at first. The learning curve is pretty significant, but then you figure it out. You ask good questions, you get into a squad, you get on voice comms. It makes sense after a couple of days. If you just log in and you look around and go, huh? And leave, man, you're going to miss out on so much. But the game is, you know, genuinely tough. If you consider the number of potential angles that you can die from by all sorts of different, you know, possibilities. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But then you can be that guy doing the killing and having a lot of fun and trying different things, playing in the air, on the land, or at sea. And you can be part of something substantially greater than yourself. Fighting as part of a campaign, trying to win the war, and that actually being something you're invested into and care about. It's not like another game where you just show up, shoot dudes, and leave. I mean, you certainly could do that, but you'd be missing out on so much more that the game has to offer. It really would be a huge oversight. Missed opportunity. I got a feeling they might be trying to switch this attack objective up because they're just... The allies here are... Let's just freeze the frame here for a second. You can see all those white tags, those are allies. All the other surrounding, like yellow tags and purple, those are Germans. This is an allied town. Germans are not cracking this area. So hopefully their planners are considering to doing something else because you don't want to keep 1AO on for too long if you're not making progress. It's crucial to morale. Your guys will eventually start getting disappointed and like leave or like, you know, bummed out. So you got to keep things interesting. But if they're having a great time and everyone's like loving it, sweet. I got a feeling that they're probably looking for something different. Hot rod in the hurricane and something else is coming. That looks German. Yep, Stuka, tank buster. Moto Elf coming in with the tank buster. Okay, we're gonna... Happy 24th birthday, the longest relationship I have ever had. That's both awesome and sad. Okay. Okay, we're here at Stavinissi. it appears that the Allied Navy is doing some work. Those foghorns were just introduced not long ago. Should be sound. Somebody just said that they weren't really hearing stuff. These are all incoming shells. See the rounds coming in? Wait for it. Wait for... Oh, come on. Now you stop. Let's go hunt down where those naval rounds are coming from. We'll be right back. I got a feeling they're from way over here. Yep. So, this guy, Deadman09, he's probably reloading right now. See those rounds? So, he's firing here, about 15 kilometers northwest. When he fires another volley, we'll go up there and we're actually going to follow the rounds in this time. So just stand by. These are the 5-inch guns. Yesterday here in Portland, I had the opportunity to tour a premier U.S. naval destroyer, and its main gun was in fact a 5-inch gun. Pretty incredible. So obviously there's been a lot of modernizations to it, but the 5-inch gun is still in effect. That's something else. Seventh AST. I was just letting him know, hey, you're on the live cam, so fire your weapon! And then what we'll do is there we go. Alright, here we go. One more shot and we're going up. We're following this round. You see those? So this is just me trying to keep up with the rounds. You see that? That's the kind of distance that World War II Online has. This is the kind of scale that our game has. Isn't that something else? You see that? That guy is way the hell over here firing from Bergen-op-Zoom northwest, and these are his rounds landing and impacting. So if it's been a while since you've seen, yes, server tracked objects are a thing, and you are seeing it on the Naval 5-inch guns. You betcha. Which are indeed the longest firing indirect fire weapons that we have. The next step would be the 105mm howitzers, and if you haven't played in a while and didn't know that, ooh, he actually got a kill. See? That dude just died from his volley. The number of things you can do inside of World War II Online is incredible. So don't forget, this is why, guys, on this 24th anniversary of World War II Online, we're just witnessing, again, we'll say reason number 506, I don't know, shrug. 506 PIR, yeah, sure, that's where I got the reference from. Why World War II Online is worth it. Why it's worth fighting so hard to keep it going. Why it's worth new players checking it out. So stick with it, man. This is what we can do. You can see the number of Germans are starting to pick up a little bit here. So there's the German Commander-in-Chief right there, running. There's the Allied Commander-in-Chief. We got some sync-on-sync warfare here. Who's that way out there? Kiss me? Just killed the capper. Sync doing his job, cleaning it up so they don't lose that position. Oh, he's hurting. Like orbital lasers coming down right now. Sharks with freaking lasers. Ooh, Wazowski get hit? Because he's pretty close to those rounds. What the heck? Oh. That's the effect of this guy. That was a little confusing. No issue. You're talking about the scale. If you just look at the horizon, something else, man. The rump goblin? Interesting. Yep, we gotta work on that. Jeez, I feel like I'm working. I gotta like find all these little bugs to report. Dang it. Oh man. Okay. He got shot by a hippie. Get it? All right, let's see what this hippie can do with that MP40. Haha, nudge nudge. Hippie versus rump goblin. Start placing your bets. Both builders, so that must be a secondary account or something, unless he's a recruit. Oh my god! We have got to fix that. I just laugh every single time. Okay, I don't know if he knows. That's right, because the captured position is actually in here, so they are not typically alerted at this point that there's somebody downstairs. So we're just waiting it out to see what happens. Oop, sorry. I don't know what that is. Looks like it's supposed to be a light bulb, and is that where you like put something up to like view with light behind it? Like what do you guys, what is that? You guys know? I'm sure our guys know, but I don't. Okay, Germans are forming up downstairs. Allies are kind of here. I mean, they're present. Whoa. Alright, he's making a move. Here we go. He's dead. Alright. Hippie ain't playing that. He's like, nope. Throw some nades up there, bud. Oh, they just gave away that you're there. That is a huge piece of paper compared to that guy. It's like a poster. Looks like our old planet letterhead, but I'm not sure what that is. Heinkel. Or JU-88. Definitely Heinkel. That was sad. Came in like a boss, though. All right. You got hippie. He was probably in Nam. Yeah, maybe. Definitely not the kind of hippie you want to be messing with, that's for sure. Oh no! Good thing it's a smoke grenade. That's smart. Smart, smart. I think he's clear. Nope. The rump goblin is holding tight. Yep, turn around. Throw the grenade. Oh, they know where he's at now. That grenade just went off. There's grenades all over. Yep, that did him in. So he shot him and injured him, and then the fragmentation of the grenade took him out. So, well played, though. Those two guys, dude, they held the fort. That was cool. Here comes the sickness. Got that Disturbed song in my head when I see his name. Never before has a band done so much with so little. If you like Disturbed or rock and you haven't seen that, you should totally YouTube it. It's absolutely hysterical. T-Man. T-Man's here. Representing the Kriegsmarine. Oh shit, this is gonna end up good. We'll get this on camera. Getting wrecked by 5-inch guns in this bad boy. Poor T-Man. R.I.P. brother. Guys, if you're just joining the stream, you can play the game all access for free this whole weekend, starting right now until Sunday. Get in here and join these boys. You're missing out on a lot of fun, like for realsies. Yeah, I just said that. Don't know why, but it came to me. Don't judge. But seriously, this is one of a couple of good battles going on right now, and if all you do is show up and bring a friend, that part being important, raising awareness. So you show up, you bring a friend, and you create awareness, we will have a killer weekend with tons and tons of things going on. It will kick butt. So do it. Wait, is that a German? No. Look at the amount of fire that North Depot's taking, man. Whew. Let's get down in there. Let's see what it's like on the ground for these hippies. That's some pretty accurate fire, all things considered. Not the kind of place I'd like to venture. Look at that. Pretty cool effects, huh? So yes, the Germans do own this facility, but man. Man, oh man, are they getting pounded. Do me a favor, if you haven't in a little bit, but you are here, comment on the stream. Like it, share it, do all the things. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell thingy. I have to say this stuff because, well, I want you to keep watching this later. And the more we do that, the more people we can get learning about World War II Online and therefore joining World War II Online. So all those little things really add up and help. So sorry to be redundant, but don't forget. Plus we have kind of a revolving door of people coming in and out. Let's turn on, let's see here. Target chat. It's starting to cook out here now. We got a lot of people showing up. Looks like an allied mobile spawn getting overwhelmed. And mobile spawn gone. The dudes are rolling around with their knives. That's some serious confidence. Hey Beerhat, welcome aboard. Good to see you here. Let's go see what Dakraff's looking at. That's a pretty cool view. EI is enemy infantry. We're listening to the in-game voice comms. CP, capture point. Kind of cool. I don't know if I've seen this before. Germans are redeploying their AI. Yeah, unfortunately, Doom just walked right up on that. He's a good player, though. Just hard to see those guys. He's got ambush. Doom's out here for revenge. Wow, war is hell, huh? That's quite a view. Nice drop there, Karkle. Karkle! That's a name. Oh, under the world. My bad. Went too far. Green tag's flying pretty good. Might be a veteran pilot, I don't know. Sooner, Apple Salad, and Witzig and Doomzilla. So, my squad's here representing. Do appreciate that. Good to see them. It's a stab, isn't it? Yep. Well, the boys have this position locked down. Yeah, Florida, they're doing some work. Looks like they got it. That's sort of his thing there, Florida. Whitecap is well known for his enthusiasm for role-playing. And we appreciate that about him. all things considered, while the Navy has been impressive here, and the ground guys have made some decent progress, this just isn't enough. Yes, that's the Navy. Those are 4 Allied destroyers, and there was one over here. I think he moved. Yeah, those are 4 Allied destroyers right now. But it's just not enough to crack this right now. What the heck is this? Oh shit! They got a tank out here. The reason I'm surprised by that is that you're not allowed to spawn tanks in this area. Well, there goes that. Panzer killed him near a cemetery. That was cold as ice. P-40 versus Stuka, tank buster. Mook is just actively looking to disrespect some guys. And by that I mean, if you die to a tank buster or Stuka as an aircraft, you're doing something wrong. I think he just ditched his ordnance there so he could get rid of that extra drag and the weight. Okay, here we go. So this is how they're getting over right here. This is a player placed Bailey's Bridge. And so what they're doing is they're driving north from Bergen-op-Zoom, cutting west, and going across this area here. So while this is the static bridge that's always up, the players built this. This is destroyable. White cap just got smoked. It's not finishing you off. How rude. Hey, been here just watching from above. That's funny, Florida. Alright guys, I'm going to start wrapping up here in terms of the live stream. I would like to keep going, but tired. Also things to do. But, so, part 1. 24th anniversary. Congrats. Well done. Only made possible because you guys continue to be here. Continue to subscribe and support what it is we're doing. So thank you for that. Please continue to do that. And we will continue to stand the test of time and continue to build the game and take it into the future, which is our goal. Part 2. The game's health is improving. The number of players is also improving. Balance is improving. Output of high-level development items is improving. There's other big things coming along in the pipeline right now as we speak that are directly related to our roadmap deliverables. We're very close to actually completing our roadmap for this year already. We're getting close. Not quite there, but we're getting close. Several key items have been already delivered. Part 3, and kind of a continuation of all that, which is we still have an active fundraiser. If you go to our website or type in worldwartoying.com/fundraiser, if you go to our main website, fundraiser is at the top. If you can contribute to that, great. That gives us a little extra oomph, which allows us to reinvest that into getting you guys results, some more developer time. And I think the recent development efforts speak for themselves. That is happening. Fourth and finally, as we celebrate this weekend, we have a special event this Sunday, but immediately available is all access for everybody. All you need to do is download the latest version of the game, whether you're a returning player or you're here for your first time or you want to get your buddy who's never played involved. You get everything for free until this Sunday. And that part's important because we want to get as many people into the game as possible. This is prime time starting right now. We want to get as much going on as we can. We have active promotions happening across various social media channels That's right, paid advertising. We're doing everything we can right now to make this a very cool, fun weekend. But it's only as effective as you logging into game and playing. That's all we want. We just want to see you in the game, because when that happens, you have fun, your buddy has fun, even the bad guys have fun. Even if you're kicking the crap out of them, those guys are still going to have fun, because inherently there is only one World War II Online experience at the scale that we have. This project is worth continuing, protecting, taking care of, and taking it further. And we're committed to doing that. So stay the course, keep logging in, keep bringing buddies. Let's develop some squads. If we do that, we're going to see a much healthier World War II Online. If you see a green tag in game, say hi to him, help him out. We expect to see some more green tags over this weekend. Green tags are brand new players. They probably have no clue what's going on and could use your help. Encourage them to use V for voice, speaking in game. Okay, well that's it from me. Share this out. Get in game, do the things, everything we just talked about, but it requires you to take action. Oh, I'm sorry, there is one more thing. If you log in and you realize your mission doesn't have a mobile spawn, make one. Drive a truck, drive a spa, both of those, any trucks and haulers, and then any of the spas, except maybe the quads, but otherwise all of them should be able to deploy mobile spawns. This encourages players to stay online, it encourages growth, but then also you have to direct people to realize your mission is available to help. Even if you're not in high command, direct people to the battle. You'd be surprised how many people are just looking for a little bit of direction, and how much better the game will be if you provide that direction. It's not too complicated. It's very easy to do. You can type that new $MISS command. That part's not new, but it is now a clickable link, because we wanted to make people be able to cut through the user interface complexity as quickly as possible and get where they need to go. You don't have to be in high command to be a leader. In fact, we'd argue that we need all veterans participating and providing direction, because through that we will have a healthier game and everyone's going to have a better time. So get in game. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. I'll see you this weekend. Happy birthday, World War II Online. On to 25.